Hello everyone, welcome back to Right and Down. Last time, if my memory serves correctly, we won as the Black Wizard, which then gave us the unlocks for old keys in Dungeon 4. You finally find some keys that will open these damn padlocks. So I think with our rotation, we've been through all of the heroes, so let's go back to the Brute. Let's try Weak Spot. You inflict 15 damage points to a random enemy. And you inflict 15 damage points to one random enemy at the start of a battle. No, you inflict 5 damage points to one random enemy after a battle. That sounds great. And I will take the 5 extra max HP, and then we can start the game with 3 keys. Or we can start the game with the Lion Key artifact. You get 1 key at the start of each campsite. Well, there's a campsite every 5 floors. So that would equate to basically 9 keys throughout the course of the game. So I think that seems better overall for us. So let's jump on in. So up at the top we have a new UI for keys, currently at 0. You can still see the locked old padlocks. If we have keys we can get by those, but until then, no luck. Starting in the Wasteland with blindness traps. And we just have our weak spot and our ferocious axe. You inflict 5 points of damage to one random enemy after a battle. Alright then, let's go through all of these weak enemies to do that, shall we? In fact, why do that when we can go through cheap free stuff? No need to force ourselves into extra combats. They took extra damage. It's fine by me. Go armor, cash. Old key. Gives you 1 key. You can use keys to remove old padlock cards. Okay, so we can collect those as well as get them at camp, which is lovely. Let's go right. We'll do 15 damage to a random enemy. It will either be this one or that one. It was the latter one, unfortunately. We can't go through this lock, so we'll have to go around. But we now do have 1 key. Right, only 5 gold. There's a key down here. You inflict 2 points to all enemies when you move right while you are poisoned. Don't think I'm going to make much use of that. But you got killed for free, which is lovely. Which hurt you for free, which is also lovely. Making short work of the Wasteland. Let's go armor. We might go 3 to the right here for weak spot. You get 1 health point after a battle. Doesn't seem great for my needs. So let's attack this guy, and then we'll see how this works going through here. It's just a free empty tile. It doesn't reveal anything else, doesn't change anything. That's fine by me. Get another fresh key. Like, if we can beat the game without the keys, surely having the keys is only going to make things easier, right? We can do right for weak spot. You inflict 1 damage to all enemies with each movement if you are on a Volcano level. Doesn't seem like a bad thing to have, although there's one here as well, and that one's much easier to get to. So let's go get that Infernal Book. Let's get the XP and the cash. Then we start camp, so we get a free key. Interesting. Wow, 5 gold for the cost of a key that we've just been given for free anyway. That is a lot of cash. Also, I guess this whole top row is buffed because it's behind this padlock. There's no volcano, so we can't make use of our Infernal Book yet. We are at max HP. So let's go key, cash, Forest or Snowland? Let's take all of this armor. We'll take the 10 poison. Use 7.5% rounded down each turn, at least 1 damage. So it says we're going to take 2 at the moment from 51. Don't really want to be frozen. You inflict 3 damage points to all enemies at the start of a volcano level. Alright, I'm going to go pick that up, and then if we get to a volcano level, I think we can just kind of sit pretty through a lot of that. Let's go right again to do 15 damage to something randomly. Then I don't want to continue to be frozen particularly, but then this is so much weaker than the rest. Obviously our other skills don't work, or our other items don't work while we're frozen. 5 cash now. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you are on a volcano level. Alright, if we can get there safely. I think we can just about. Right, we have to go through this fight. Do I want a key, or do I want a piece of experience? I will take the key. I imagine that's going to help us out in a pinch later. We are no longer frozen, which is a great relief to me. So if we can get to a volcano level, we're going to be sitting pretty. But until then, we just have to survive. Well, if we go right, down, down, right, 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 we can kill one of these 2 things before we get to the end. It gets us through there for free. Right, we can do 13 and 9 and get to the exit. 4 is bigger than 3, so I'll take that. Alright, we really are on the edge of death here. You get 20 health points if you move into an ice trap. Well, that couldn't come at a better time, really, could it? So we'll pick that up. We'll do down, right, right, right. And then if we have to go through another padlock, we can. I think I'm going to choose to. And 24 XP. I think we should be able to afford something for 24... excuse me. 24 XP in the first camp with skills. Right, we can't afford regenerate health. That's 26 XP. But we can afford the others. You randomly kill one enemy if you are burned. You get 10 health points if you are blinded. No option to go to a volcano, though, which is a damn shame. Now, we don't have to take one of these. But if we come this way, we can get enlightenment and then come via this blindness trap and start getting that health back. So let's do that. So we want to do down, down, right as much as possible when appropriate. This looks good. It's going to be key, cash, something else. We'll take 6, but we'll get 10 back. If we do right again, we can inflict 15 health points to something. You get 1 gold coin at the start of each level if you are on a wasteland. We've just started a wasteland, so that's good. So we get 1 gold right now. Lovely. This only works if we're blinded, which we're currently not, so there's no point in taking this fight unnecessarily. If we get down to here, we could go down, right, right, and right, and this would be the one to take the damage, so I think I will do that. Down, right, right. free fight for us there. Again, free gold. Not enough to buy either of these, unfortunately. But let's just look for a relatively safe path. I think top row, right side looks good. Get some blindness, so if we go directly right, we can heal 10 immediately. We can go right, and do some damage to something. That looks like a 7, which doesn't seem to be... It's probably a shopping item, because it's not going to be armor or healing or cash. And it's not a trap or an enemy at 7, I don't think. You get 2 health points after a battle if you are on a forest level. Well, I want to go right anyway for weak spot, so... We did damage to something somewhere. Still blinded, so we can get 10 health points by going right, though I'm not sure I really want to if we're going to take 11 to do it. Gonna go around that as well. Healing or cash? Let's go down right and get the extra healing. And once again, back at a regular camp this time. No extra stuff. So we know this is going to be cash, gold, gold. But what I really want to know is where the volcano might be, if we can find one. Ah. Sneaky. I don't know if this is intended, but in the darkness, I can hover over where the tiles for leaving would be. And so this is a forest or a... what's it called? An iceland, a tundra. And I can pick which one I want to go to. I can't see the traps that lead up to them. Alas, again, not a volcano. Alright, let's go to the Iceland then. If we're doing that, we might as well take the big buffs on the top row. There's Snowland, there you go. Right. If we enter an ice trap, we get 20 health points. We need it right now, so happy to do that. You get 2 armor points when you move down if you are on a Snowland level. Or we could take a second ice wrap. Or we could buy both. Obviously, while we're frozen, those can't take effect. But soon, that will be just fine. Let's go... We're going to be blind for 10 more turns. Let's do right down, and then we start half of Enlightenment ready. Down and right will heal us, but we're already at max HP, but I'd rather not have this fight anyway. Just going to go around that. I regret it. Alright, still frozen. No longer blind, though. Can't get more blind here. Can't afford either of these, so let's just look for a safe path. Probably... we could do all the way down, all the way right, and then... right, right. This one would take 15 damage before we hit it, which wouldn't be bad. It would also take 5 damage, so that would be worth 1 against us. Let's do that. Alrighty. So far, so good. This row is just horrible. Not that we have to stay on it if we don't want to. Your max health is increased by 1 point after a battle if you are on a volcano level. Man, do I want that, because we're going to do so much damage to everything on volcano levels. We'll be able to just tear through every fight that we need to have there. So Let's do the same thing here. We can afford that. Level 20, coming up to another camp. Can't afford either of these. We need to have a fight, and then probably an ice trap. We can go down, right, right, would then kill this one. Alright, not too bad. 50 health. We can see what we're doing here. We have enough XP to buy whatever we want. Still, no volcanoes. I'm not bitter. You get 5 health points. You inflict 2 damage points to all enemies. You randomly kill 1 enemy. Happens on the same path of actions as Weak Spot does. Which might mean we can kind of navigate along down the left-hand side, then across the right in an L shape to go down, right to get through enemies right at the end of floors. This doesn't enthuse me. This isn't bad. It also matches up with Enlightenment, so we get some of that going when Enlightenment isn't going to work because we're not blinded at the time. I think I'd like to go to the Void, although we have no items that affect the Void, but we do have a Life Siphon getting 2 health points after a battle if you're on a forest level. Alright, let's grab this. Then would I rather be hurt, or would I rather not be able to heal, or have none of this stuff work? I want my Life Siphon to work, but the Life Siphon is just a bad... Sorry. Not being able to heal is impacted by burn, the same as not being able to use my items is as freeze. But I guess I want my Furious Axe to be working, so we'll take the burn. Can't afford you. There is a really safe path if we're willing to give up a key, which I am. Cash or armor? We got 10 cash. We can buy one thing. I'll grab the armor. Down, down, randomly kill 1 enemy. Sure. Unless I want this, you get 4 armor at the start of levels. You randomly kill 1 enemy at the start of each level if you're on a wasteland. Now let's go down, down. They died, which is pretty good, I think. If we go right and right again, we'll do 15 damage to this thing, though. Then we don't have to be poisoned. Alright, 1 fight gets us to the end safely. We only have 2 keys at the moment. They won't last forever. Let's go down... If we go down, down, we'll kill this, and then we have a free path. Get a gold coin rebate. Oh, this doesn't look fun. You look poisony, though. You get 2 armor points after a battle in a forest. You get 5 points. Add 5 points to all potion cards when you move into a poison trap. Right, I think... Go down, down, down. We will kill any of these 5 things, which doesn't seem quite ideal. Let's do right, then down, down, down. Then we won't kill these. That is perfect. So we're going to end up buying both of these. We don't get a choice of it on the way out. We still have 6 gold, though. What are those boots? You get 1 armor point after a battle. You add 5 points to all potion cards when you move to a poison trap. That is a lot of enemies this floor. We come to here, and do right, down, 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 and it will kill one of these 3 things. So I think I'm going to go that way. And we'll take a key. Reasonably hurt, but we're back at camp again already. Still no volcanoes, huh? Get 2 armor points when you move down on snow, and we get 40 health when we take an ice trap. I think that's an easy choice. So let's take all this armor, go through this ice trap into the snowland. Max health again. I can't believe we haven't seen a volcano. Unfathomable to me. Right, none of this stuff is working because it's frozen. Can't afford this. Inflicts 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving after a battle. Interesting. If we come all the way right and then go down, 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 that would be 1, 2, 3... Oh wait, this isn't an item, so we can go right, 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 and then down, down, down. We'll kill this before we have to fight it. I'm loving this thing. We go right, down, down, down. It will kill either one of these 2 things, or that guy. That seems good to me. Because we could attack that one and go through here. Do I really want... You get 2 armor points when you move right if you are on a snowland level. What are we getting currently? You get 2 armor points when you move down. Well, that would be a good pairing, because then we would always get armor when we're moving, apart from the fact we'd have to probably be frozen to get it. What's this? You add 6 armor cards to the deck. You add a 6 armor card to the deck at all future levels. We couldn't afford both if we wanted to. But we don't actually have to have a fight if we don't want to. We could just take the armor traps. Or, let's go right and right. We'll do 15 damage somewhere. And then if we do down, down, and down, you will just die. So, I'm going to take the easy path out. If we go right immediately, we'll deal 15 damage to a random enemy. This top row, though, looks rough. If we go down, 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 one of these will take damage and we'll be safe. We could also pick up a water trident. If we do down, right, 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 they will take 15 points of damage before we have to fight them. Seems good to me. Getting loads of armor. Can't afford another Flame Freezer book. Would have been nice, but so be it. We do right, down, down, down. One of you 2 will die. Right, do I want the ice trap or 2 keys? I'll take the ice trap. It's worth healing to me. Back to max health. Nice to remember that one is in play. Down, down, down will randomly kill something. It might be this guy. Unless I really want a water trident. Then we could do right, down, down. No. Perfect. I don't need the healing, so I'll take the extra cash. Back to camp, no status effects currently. Still, no volcanoes. Ice Staff, you inflict 5 points of damage to one random enemy at the start of each level. We have 26 experience, it's not enough to get any of this stuff. So, should we just spend a key and get a bunch of cash and a bunch of armor? Ice Trap or Fire Trap, Wasteland or Void. We have Enlightenment, so we probably want to go to the Wasteland where we can be blinded. We can't heal from Enlightenment until this burn passes, but that's okay. You add 2 armor cards, 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down if you are blinded. I mean, we've just entered a wasteland and we have 22 cash, so... You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies with each movement if you have 0 armor. I'm going to move down here and kill one of these 2 things. Now, we can't get this healing, but it's better than doing this fight. Stacking up good armor for the floors ahead as we come into level 32. You can't afford both of these. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down if you are blinded. Well then, let's go across here. We go right, right, right. We'll do 15 damage to something. We'll become blinded. So we just have to remember to go down on the second to last column. If I want to buy another one of these, I can't buy that. But this is worth 14 armor to me now. That is a blindness trap. Kill a random enemy. Did not see which one. We could buy another one of those, except we can't afford it, so I'm going to move through the less deadly enemy. 17 armor here. Now we can afford a third one of those. So we can make some giant armor cards now. I'm going to go right to inflict 15 damage to a random enemy. Any armor cards that we can actually benefit from? Not really. I don't want to do these 2 fights just to get 11 armor. So if we go down, 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 we'll kill you. Last floor of this round of Wastelands. If I go down, we kill a random enemy. It could be you. It wasn't, but this is worth 28 armor to me now, which is massive. We did lose a chunk of that going by there, though. That's fine. If I go down right now, these will become 8 and 11, which certainly seems worthwhile. There is a forest. And finally, a volcano. Let's go to the volcano, shall we? Let's go down, make those bigger. The volcano is on this line. Let's go right. Okay, we're not blinded anymore. That's good. I'm going to go Giant Armor card. Giant Armor card. Confusion. And then we're going to go to the forest, but because we're confused, it will take us to the volcano. So let's review our volcano gear. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies with each movement in a volcano level. You inflict 3 damage points to all enemies at the start of each volcano level. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you are on a volcano level. Your max health is increased by 1 after a battle if you are on a volcano level. That seems great. Is there nothing to shop for on this room? Seems not. Seems like there's extra traps or something. Well, I'm going to go right to get a weak spot going. I'm confused. Alright, let's go right to get a weak spot going. Then... we can't see how many keys we have now. Right, well we have loads of armor, so let's attack this one. And then go down and across and take the free fight. Six keys, 62 armor. Still no shopping. Is that just volcanoes don't have items for sale in them? Not sure. We should probably go down and kill one random enemy. I'm not confused anymore. Dummy. Okay. Well, we can do this. And this. And just take a bunch of armor. Not have to do any fights. If we go right, we do 15 damage to something. Then, where do we want to go from here? 5 keys. We go down, down, down. One of these guys will die. The worst one died. We go down, right, right, right. This one will die before we get to them, though. Alright, we're doing okay. We're getting some good max HP out of it as well. Still nothing for sale here. Down, down, down will kill you. Or any of these guys, in fact. But if we go right, down, down, and down, that one will die because it's the only available one left in our path. Level 40, last of this round of Volcano. Down, down, down. We'll kill either of these, and that can dictate which way out we take. I was expecting one of them to randomly die. Not sure if I'm honest. Let's take the armor. We'll go via the trap. And we're back to a campsite. 58 experience to spend. We have unlocked the Frozen Heart. You absorb 3 health points from adjacent enemies when you move down. Interesting. Alright, a wasteland or a snowland. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down when blinded. Was kind of massive for us. For the snowland, we can heal 40 when we go into an ice trap. Get 2 armor points when you move down and 2 armor points when you move right. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 on every floor in free armor. I think we'll get more than that for blinded lifeless shield though. As for skills, you add 2 armor to all armor cards. You randomly kill 1 enemy if you are burned. You inflict 8 damage point to all enemies if you are poisoned. Really good. I just don't really fancy getting to a forest in our last 2 areas. Because this isn't a forest and we're going into floor 41. So let's take reinforced armor. I can spend a key to get more cash, more armor, get this. We can heal up to max. No, I don't want the ice trap. Because I want the lifeless shield to be working as soon as we get blinded. Like right here. Although, that is just a nightmare. So, let's just take these. Alright, now we're blinded. Going down adds 6 points to all armor cards. What does this do? You get 1 gold coin at the start of each wasteland you're on. Sure. A 26 armor point card. Massive. Right, 43. Right, we can tell when it doesn't go joie to tell us that the armor cards are getting better, that there aren't any more on the path that we're currently on. I will go right for weak spot. I think we've passed all chances of finding armor now, but I will randomly kill one enemy. Which is that one. We could buy another lifeless shield. If we can find some solid armor cards here, they're going to be worth massive amounts to us. Let's go down and reinforce armor. Then right, down. That was 23. Alright, and we're out of there. Last campsite. We have a forest. And possibly a void. We don't have anything that benefits in a void. Right. Do I care? Preference. Void versus forest. We have some forest gear. Right, where is it? You get 2 health points after a battle. You add 5 points to all potion cards when you move to a poison trap. You get 2 armor points after each battle in a forest. Well, first thing I'm going to do is go down because we're still blinded, and we will add 8 armor to both of these. And then I'm going to come across and heal and move down to this one. And it only makes sense to move into this one. I'm going to take more blindness because that will keep happening on whichever floor we move into. So I guess the forest is where we're going to go. My only concern is that we get really poisoned and the poison kills us behind our shield. Yeah, I'm going to go void because we can get some massive armor out of moving downwards. We'll go right to do weak spot. 14, we've got 4 keys. 22. Confused, that's fine. You're dead. More confusion. We're out. We are confused. We are confused. If we go down immediately, we kill one random enemy. There's 24 odd armor just there. 22. We go right, we do 15 points of damage. I don't think we need to. 48 of 50. Right. Still confused. We're no longer going to be blinded. So our armor cards are just plain old armor cards. However, we can now just rinse through the whole room because we can see everything now, which is lovely. Is that 49 or 50? 49. Right. Still confused. No longer confused. Right, we have 2 keys, 64 health, 53 armor to get to the end of this floor. Incredibly easy. Alright. We've done it. We've unlocked the Immortality Necklace. Your max health is increased 2 points after a battle if your health points are less than 10. Victory. New dungeon unlocked. Dungeon inflation. Oh no, inflation has reached the dungeon too. Each time you reach a campsite, the cost of the next artifact goes up. Well, it's going to make things a little trickier, but hopefully not too tricky. For now though, we have succeeded. Next time, I think we will be playing again as the Mechanoid, but for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.